Hello, and thanks again for navigating to the IDD for Canvas support. This is a follow-up video following how to create group sets. This is about how to create group assignments and group discussions. So in this case, what we see here is we do see an addition from the previous. We see a assigned group assignment. So this is an assignment that is given to a group that was manually created. So the students are assigned to a group. And we have a group discussion that is given to a group where the students were able to self-sign up for those groups. So just in case you're curious, the difference between a group assignment and a group discussion, and we even have a little extra bonus option down here is, this is a little strange, but they do have group assignments that are individually graded. So for a group assignment, this is any assignment that students can work on together as a team, and any one member of the group set that submits the assignment for the whole group. So in this case, we see that this group worked together really well and they all put their names on the assignment that they submitted. And we also see that this was submitted by one member and that it's applied for the whole group. So in this case, we just have our group listings for the submission when we're in SpeedGrader. So this is a group assignment. Once again, that is something that any one group member in a designated group set, when they submit for the whole group. And in this case, when they get graded, they also get graded for the whole group. The next thing that we have is the group discussion. And so a group discussion is a discussion board that's set up and it's limited to the members within a group. And so here we see in this example that this is a different grouping. Frank is in a group with Helen in this case, and they've both posted to this group discussion. And what we can also see here is, so this is the discussion as a whole, but when we're in SpeedGrader, we can see them individually. And here we see that Frank's posting is right here, and we've given him 8 points on this. And we also have Helen's individual post here, and she's got 9 points because she contributed a little bit more. So in this case, this group discussion is a place where students can meet with their other group members and they can interact and kind of respond to whatever shared prompt that you choose to put into your group discussion. And they are graded individually, but their interactions are limited to those members within their group. So once again, that's a group discussion function. And our last function, which is a little bit of a strange one, and so I mentioned it here, was that there are group assignments that are graded individually. And essentially what that means is we're taking the group submission function from a group assignment, but then we're giving individual scores to it. So this can be useful if you have like a final project, but you want to give individual member contributions to it. You can do that. And so what would happen here is whenever one group member submits, they submit for the whole group, but then each individual within that group gets their own separate grade. So these are some of the options here for our kind of group assignments. What we're going to focus on is creating a group assignment and a group discussion. Now that you've created group sets, we're going to go in and we're going to create the assignments. So I'm going to go up here. This is my modules section. I'm going to add an assignment. I'm going to select a new assignment. And I'm going to create this assigned group assignment. A lot of assigns. And I'm going to say add. So this is my assigned group assignment, but I also want to create a group discussion. So I'm also going to click up here. I'm going to switch out of assignments, and I'm going to go over to discussions, and I'm going to create a new discussion. So let's do self sign up group discussion. Okay, so These are just the titles of the assignments. What we're going to have to do now is we're actually going to have to select the assignment, select Edit, and I'm going to go in, and this is where I'm going to designate my point value for it. And I'm going to also select a submission. So this should be an online, and we'll do a text entry for this assignment. And right below this, we have group assignment. So I'm going to go ahead and select this checkbox. So this is where it's handy to have your group sets created beforehand. I would not recommend creating group sets from an assignment. That can be a little too complicated. There's more opportunities for failure, for mistakes happening here. So it's always best practice to create your group set before you create your group assignment, or before you designate your group set in your group assignment. So from this, I do have existing group sets because I just made them. I'm going to select the drop-down, and this was our assigned group assignment, so I'm going to use our assigned groups. And so that's all you have to do there. These groups will now be tagged into this assignment. And so whoever in the group submits for this assignment will submit for the whole group. And of course, put in your due dates. I'm going to go ahead and make this next week. And I'm going to make it available from today until maybe next Saturday. I'll give them a little wiggle room. And save and publish. So our first group assignment is now created. And so just to kind of confirm on this assigned group assignment, no content, submit a text entry. This is for everyone. So let's go and let's look at our group discussion. So this one hasn't been completed yet. It's not published. Let's go in by clicking the title and then selecting Edit. And for this one, let's make this a graded discussion. So I'm going to go ahead and select graded. And also beyond that, here we get our option. This is a group discussion. So I'm going to also select this. And from here, once again, we already have created group sets, so we're not going to try any new group categories down here. We just want to select what we've already created. And in this case, we're using the self-sign-up groups. And let's give this some sort of point value. And let's put some due dates on this one. This one's going to be, oops, let's not do that. Let's do Wednesday. And we'll do from today, and we'll give them until next Friday, but we want this one a little bit quicker. So once we've got all of our settings in, we've selected that in this case it's graded and it's a group discussion, and we're going to save and publish. We have our group set selected for our self-sign-up group, and we notice here that in the discussion it's going to divvy this up by our self-sign-up groups 1 through 4. So that's creating the group, both the group assignment and the group discussion